Hello, my name's Christian Jackson from Com45 Media and Culture. This is vlog discussion number 1, and this week's readings were Overselling Capitalism with Consumerism by Barber, With These Words I Can Sell You Anything by Lutz, Toys by Bars, Craving the Other by Ho, In Praise of Chain Stores by Postural, and The Hard Sell, Advertising in America by Bryson. In the first essay, Overselling Capitalism with Consumerism, Barber explains how capitalism is taking advantage of its consumers. And he also says that people in these high positions dumb the customers down. So Barber defends his argument by describing how capitalism is creating a market for unnecessary products, and that the main goal of capitalism should be providing consumers with necessary and essential products. And because of this, Barber views capitalism as a lasting calamity that is beneficial for only the producers and not the consumers of the product. In the next essay, titled With These Words I Can Sell You Anything by Lutz, he talks about how advertising companies use specific word choice to attract easy to fool and gullible people into buying their products. And Lutz explains that by using words like new, help, and virtual, customers are more likely to buy that product because that type of language appeals to them. And although these words are good for business, it doesn't necessarily mean that the product you're buying is good. And I feel like this is a problem because people can be easily fooled into buying a product that isn't really worth what they bought it for. In the next essay, titled Toys by Bars, he informs parents that the toys kids play with most of the time bear resemblance to real world things, and that because kids play with these toys, there's a lack of creativity since they are accustomed to normal societal toys. An example that could be used would be a boy playing with cars, and this might not seem like a big deal, but it creates a narrative that they should only play with cars instead of being able to express themselves with creativity. And I feel like this is true because everything, all the toys, it's a system to make all kids think one way and go in one path, when in reality they should be expressing their creativity and showing what they can do. In the essay Craving the Other by Ho, she talks about her own experience of growing up trying to be like someone that she isn't. And she explains that when she was growing up, she never brought up being different from her friends, and she didn't like the food in her Vietnamese culture. But when Ho got older, her friends started having more interest in her culture, and they tried to be informed by her, but by this point, Ho had been avoiding her culture. So Ho's writing shows that at the end of the day, what's important to you should be your culture, and it shouldn't be something to shy away from because it is who you are, it is a part of your identity, and it should live on. In the next essay, titled In Praise of Chain Stores by Postural, he speaks on how people of small neighborhoods around the United States are against bringing in big corporation chain stores like McDonald's, Starbucks, and Target into their neighborhood. And Postural, he explains that the reason why these people are unhappy about these stores coming into their towns is because these stores attract people, and people from small neighborhoods want to keep their neighborhoods small. So, yeah, but one of the positive outlooks that they might take into consideration is the fact that with these chain stores coming in, a lot of things could be sold at cheaper prices rather than having a liquor store sell apples for more than at a grocery store. In the last essay titled The Hard Sell: Advertising in America by Bryson, he talks about advertising in the United States and how it's changed over the years. So he talks about how one big part of the advertising game is something that's been used over years and years, and that is causing the problem. So Bryson explains that this advertising strategy works so well because the company selling the actual product is putting an inconvenience on the consumer, and then they show why their product resolves that problem. So this form of advertising was known as the great breakthrough in 20th century advertising, and it'll probably be around for a long time because this strategy works so well. And I honestly don't have a problem with it because sometimes the problems that these companies are causing are actual problems that people go through on a daily basis.